Well, as we have the ups and downs of the weather in spring, but here we are, we're at the end of March, we got April coming up. Still too soon to do a lot of things, but today I thought, actually we talked about pansies a couple weeks ago, and we had that burst of warm weather that now it's kind of like our suppliers are running out of pansies. So, but there's still other things you can do outside. You can start putting perennials and trees and shrubs, but the other thing is seed starting. Now, a lot of people don't do seed starting, but it's fun with kids. I mean, I think it's just a fun thing to do. You can plant varieties that you generally can't find in stores. So generally, most of it, but rule of thumb is we try to do 6 weeks before frost-free date. So that would be about April 1st to say May 15th. There's your 6 weeks so you can put them out. So what I'm saying is, now's the time if you want to do a little seed starting. So what kind of seeds? Well, generally a lot of seeds you put directly into the ground. Certainly beans, carrots, corn if you're planting corn, stuff like that. You can do anything you want, but there's a lot of stuff that goes directly in the ground, and then there's things that are better to be started, and that would be any of the herbs. There's basil, tomatoes certainly, and see the unusual varieties that you can get. Broccoli is probably not a good one right now because it can actually be almost put outside right now. It's one of the earliest. So, but the thing with seed starting to be successful, obviously you can use whatever container you want. You can buy like little fancy ones like these cubes, and these have like what's nice about this, because they have to stay warm, so this has a nice little cap on it that will take the sun in. You can even buy these, like if you want to go crazy, this is a heat mat that goes underneath. I wonder if you can just use a regular heating pad. Take that away from grandma, you might have something right there. So seed starting soil, how is it different? It's almost all a peat base. It's very light. It's got a little bit of fertilizer in it. So that's what you want to use. So for me though, if you want to do bigger things, I kind of like the bigger pots because I would be doing specimen plants like herbs. So rather than starting them right in here, but again, this is a lot of fun for kids. So when you do it, put your seed in, read on the back, it will tell you how deep to plant the seed. Most of them are 1/4 to 1/2 inch. This one, I think the deepest I found was corn, which was about 1 to 1.5 inches. Who knew that, right? So you can press make a little indentation to get your seed down in there. You could have your little yardstick. The seeds are so small, and I am not going to attempt on TV to try to grab seeds with my hands. So you get the seeds in there. You'll put several in there, and then once they pop up, don't be tempted to leave them in there. You need to pull out and just get the healthiest one there. But the key is lighting. So even if you if inside of a house, you need to get a light down on top of it, because what happens is when if they're stretching it just sitting by a window, you get tall, spindly plants. So to get that nice, stocky plant, get light right down on top of it, and if you can rig it and just move it up. So again, not rocket science, but it is a lot of fun.